Fascinating look inside the business of treasure hunting.
If you are a treasure hunter, you might want to go to Florida.
Florida has a slightly different family activity, treasure hunting.
My name is John Wegner, but my friends call me the Admiral. I'm the owner-operator of International Underwater Exploration, and we specialize in treasure salvage. Being an international startup takes a lot of money to get things going. For me, that was the easy part. Now, my crew, that's a whole nother story. My son Jake and his childhood friend Max both work for me. They are young, hungry, and eager to learn, but sometimes keeping them focused isn't easy.
The weather's a little bit uncooperative today. I'm not really sure how it's going to go. We're just going to put the mag out there and give it a shot.
I'm grooming Jake to take over for me one day. Until then, everybody knows who's in charge.
All you have to do is follow the buoy line down.
I know, but I was on the bottom.
Big.
Danny Price, otherwise known as the Cowboy, also works for me. He can do and fix just about anything.
You know this boat inside and out?
Yes, sir, I do. And if I don't, I will. If I don't, I will.
When I need it, I enlist some help. I call in old friends and close business partners like Paul and Bubba Robertson of Bronze Cannon Corporation, or veterans in treasure salvaging and partners in the Key West shipwreck site.
But there's a whole nother class of shipwrecks that didn't hit the reef. And none of them have ever been discovered here in the Middle Keys. Not one. And there's never been a boat this old discovered on this side of the Atlantic.
My colleague and world-class archaeologist and numismatist, Sean Rich, and his crew.
At this huge ocean, and I find a nail.
Oh my God, it's gloomy, man. Piece of 8. There's one, there's more.
Oh, well, go overboard!
I told you, slip that in there, mate.
You, watch where you're going. I got it!
Cut.
Retreat!
Do not recruit.
It shined all the way down, I saw it.
We're currently permitted for a wreck site a few miles off Key West, Florida. There are potentially several ships there that, when found, will be the oldest shipwrecks ever discovered in U.S. waters, and not to mention the endless amount of history attached to them.
Found a cannon, and we also have an anchor about 40 meters off my port transom.
Any entrepreneur knows it takes a lot of money to make money, and this is no small operation. We have multiple ships ranging from 20 feet.
We are going to go back over a really hot spot. We're going to try to see if we can actually see something. I could just jump in and dive, but right now, I'm the only one that can run the boat.
To 110 feet. We've got a complete operations center, basically, so we don't even have to leave. 10,000 gallons of fuel on board. It's a self-sustained research vessel right above our dive site.
I can't wait to see what the future holds with the New World Explorer.
A monster dredge that clears years of sand and muck from a site in minutes. So it's time to bring the big gear down so we can blow a lot of sand away. We're going to bring the blower down and excavate a big hill that we've been working on. So it should be quite interesting to see what we can bring up here. 3-person submarine that can reach places most people can't, and a state-of-the-art magging system that is essential to our day-to-day operations.
It's like a big wave that's just building.
Here we go again.
Oh my goodness.
Well, he's dragging the magnetometer now as we speak, and he's getting several hits on the bottom, so we're going to set up here and see what we can find down below.
Many men have gone bankrupt, or worse, died chasing this dream.
Outside to Sean, did you say shark?
Oh, it's like to run out of air. I can tell you what that's like.
So I'm being drugged along the bottom trying to get the frickin' bucket. Did you hear me screaming?
I'm running out of air because I don't want to come up.
Yeah, this is an extremely dangerous line of work, but believe me, there is no better feeling than reviving lost and forgotten treasure from hundreds of years ago and being able to educate and share it with the world. Nothing better.
If we can get an x-ray machine down here and start x-raying some of this stuff, we can better tell what's inside of it.
Could be part of a bar shop. Would spin and take out the rigging, and God forbid if you're in the way of it, it's going to cut you in half.
All right, I'm going to go shuttle more treasure. Underwater slave.
Yes, you could say my life is hectic most of the time, but I wouldn't have it any other way.
What a honey hole we got there, boys.
Every day we get better and better.
We're trying to make a name for ourselves, but we're a new business. And it's hard to decipher who's a friend and who's a foe.
They're assuming that, you know, we have money. This whole thing could be a frickin' setup to get us in a spot and ambush us.
Think about it, you're talking about millions, potentially billions of dollars sitting on the ocean floor. That type of wealth and fame could turn anyone into a pirate.
We're armed, we're dangerous, we mean business. There's already rumors flying now, you know, that we're here, so we have to be careful about this.
100 times we were talking to you. Said you can't hear us, we heard everything of you.
Dude, I'm doing guys.
There are clues here to tell us how the wreck got there to be in its final resting place. Awesome, awesome stuff.
You got that crane ready, we're gonna hoist the cannons.
Yeah, man. Coin time.
Woo! Emeralds, gold, diamonds, silver, endless amounts of weaponry and artifacts from the lost worlds, all just waiting to be discovered. by someone like me.
It's unbelievable, man.
Tell me about it.
The whole ship's down there. It's all over the place. Stuff you can't even believe. It's 4, 5, 6 feet long, this big around, big giant. I mean, I don't know how to explain it.
100 cannonballs?
100 cannonballs?
That's a pillar dollar.
There's definitely a big long cylinder, maybe 6 or 7 feet long, all encrusted. No doubt it's got to be a cannon.
What can I say? I was bitten by the treasure bug years ago, and nothing is going to stop me from succeeding.
Coming up.